Hey, howdy, how you doing? I was thinking today the whole key to training, we're always talking about it, is sustainability. And there's so many tricks to sustainability. And I got a good one for you today. It's called improvisation, all right? You know how in life you go through your day, you're walking down the street and you see a person you like, but you're not ready for their personality. It's too early. They're too aggressive. If you met them at 3 in the afternoon, you say, hey, let's go have coffee. Same thing with music. You know how during the day you put on this station at this time and you put on that station at that time? I myself, it's really extreme, okay? You catch me in the right mood, it's Bob Seger, it's Rolling Stone, it's Billy Joel live. It's crazy, man. I'm on the top of my car, I'm dancing, it's crazy. 3 hours later, it's classical. It's classical. My neurons crave classical. All in the span of 3 hours. Now, what I'm getting to here is the same thing in exercise. A lot of people, they show up at the starting gate, and because they're doing their due diligence, they got scheduled what they want to do. But they discover immediately that it doesn't feel right, or there's no enthusiasm, so they wrap up the exercise session. And they say, well, I wasn't ready. The key point in the Moloney Method, you have to understand, you might not be ready for that, but you could have been ready for this. Now, how do we work around these variances of what we're ready for? Well, again, because I've been trained a long time, I can go pull my weights out, look at the weights, do some sets and say, there's no way. There's no way I can lift that today. There's no way I'm ready for a run. My experience, all the decades, I kind of know these things, okay? If you're new to training, this is how you'll find out. Of course, as you go on, you'll be able to make those same moves. You got to bring everything, okay? You got to bring, if you're going to do a weight workout, you have to bring the stuff to run also. If you're a swimmer, you have to bring the stuff, your swimming suit, towel, whatever, in case you got to jet off and swim some laps, okay? You have to have all the equipment to call an audible. We all know what audibles are, okay? Your football, you go to a line of credit, or line of scrimmage, okay? So the quarterback's over the line, right? He just called the play in the huddle, okay? He comes out, he sees the middle linebacker has crept up. This play is not going to work. So that's where you hear all the screaming, hey, Omaha! Omaha! What he's doing, he's signaling the players. The last play I told you in the huddle, not going to work. We are going to improvise. Instead of going across the middle, I want you to take 2 steps to the middle and I want you to flare out, okay? Same thing with working out. You got to have the ability to improvise, because the big umbrella, the big motivating force is you show up and you do something. You don't let the fact that maybe you're too sore to do the weights, even though you were scheduled to do the weights. No, you do something, but you got to have the stuff available to do that something, because time is momentum. If you don't have your sneakers, okay, let's say you show up for a weight workout and you have on your boots. You know you don't have it for the weights, but you say, you know what, my energy's good, I could go for a run now. You got to go home for your sneakers, you just lost the run. That 10 minutes right there, you lost the run. You gotta have the right stuff. It's gotta be available. So sustainability, the ability to go on year after year, decade after decade. You gotta have your options, and you gotta prepare in case this one doesn't feel right. You immediately go to plan B. Great to talk to you.